Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Suri Sessions. Today let's discuss about one of the most important topic within SQL, which is joins. I'm sure you might have heard about this joins and the types of joins. So let's cover them on a high level. What is join and what are the various types of joins and how we are going to do that in a practical way. So to start with, we got predominantly four types of join: inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. So what are the differences? So let's go for inner join first. As the name suggests, inner join will only extract the information which is present in both the tables. If you see here, we got a table A, we got a table B, and the highlighted area is an intersection of both table A and table B. So if you see here, we are going to extract only the matching information which is present in both table A and table B. Now coming to the left join, as the name replicates, it's basically the priority is on the left hand side. So we are going to capture everything from the table A plus the matching records between table A and table B. So you can see the highlighted area here. We are highlighting all of table A plus the common area between table A and table B. So likewise, right join is the other way. We are going to prioritize on the right side of the table. So here we are going to extract everything from the table B plus the matching records between table A and table B. And now the last one is full outer join. As the name suggests, it's pretty much everything. We are going to extract data from table A and data from table B plus any matching records from either side. So predominantly these are the four important types of joins. So since we got some synopsis about it, so let's go into the practical way and learn based on the tables. So let's start applying our principles on the joins in a practical way. So to help us understanding better, I've created some tables. I've also inserted data into it, and then I'll detail about each join. So if you want to view the data quickly, we can see like what's in customers table. You could see there were 3 records with customer ID 1, 2 and 3, and similarly in the sales table we could see there are like 60 records with sales ID, customer ID, product name and quantity. So now what situations will arise in real time where you need to apply joins? Say based on these two tables data, imagine your business user has come up and say, okay, can you tell me how many products the customer one has placed so far? So if he is going to ask that information, it's basically is we need to categorize that into database level. You could easily sense it. Oh, we need customers data and we need sales data. So we are going to get it together. So that's where you will apply the principle of join. So in this case, let's start with an example of inner join. As we already learned, inner join basically extracts the common data between both the tables. So in this case, I would like to see what sales has been achieved from each customer point of view. So to come to the syntax, I will help you on the quickest way. So what we can do is like by default, we will have a select command. So to start with, just select all the columns and from, so here we are going to input the table names. So you could see the first table we want is customers and we want sales. So the syntax for joins is we need to select whatever columns we need from below tables. So the way we join is we'll put the table 1 and then we are going to join the command. So in this case, I wanted to use inner join. Inner join sales. On what basis we are joining? That's important. So here we need to use the command on. Say I am renaming customers as C and I'm putting another alias for sales as S. So this is the easiest way, otherwise you are going to write customers dot column name. So instead I'm using that aliases. So now I'm going to do C dot. You could see what is the primary key and foreign key between these two tables. You can see the customer ID is present in customers table and also it's present in sales table. So here customer ID is a primary key in the customer table, whereas it is a foreign key in the sales table. So let's use that join as a join condition. So here I am going to write customers inner join sales on C dot customer ID equals to S dot customer ID. So now we have joined. So if you run this straight away, it will extract everything from both the tables. But again, like, let's filter this out with good amount of information. So all I want is, like, from customer point of view, I just want, like, what is the customer name and from what country the orders have been placed and what type of product the customer has ordered and the quantity. So if I want to get this information, if I run this query, we can easily get, oh, we got like customer 1 has placed 3 orders, whereas customer 2 placed 2 orders of these quantities. So we can also use order by for better viewing. So we'll just order by based on customer name, if you run that, by default it's in ascending order. You could see customer 1 we got 3 orders and customer 2 we got 2 orders. So this is good. So in this way we got information for the products which have been assigned to each customer. But there is one important thing we are missing here. You could see in customer table we got 3 customers, whereas in this join query we are only seeing the information of 2 customers. Why? That's because the customer 3 might not have placed any orders, but when you are submitting a report to your business users, you are going to show that somewhere. How do you do that? So that's where you would need left join. So the same statement with the same syntax, if you copy paste, and instead of using inner join, you can simply use left join. And what it does is very interesting. If you select this, you could see customer 3 of country UK, there are no products associated in the sales table. So in this way, we can show up in the reporting that, okay, customer 1 has placed 3 orders, customer 2 has placed 2 orders, whereas customer 3 have not placed any order. So that's good. This is giving a complete information between customers and the sales. So likewise, you would use left join when you want to fetch the details, everything on the left hand side and the matching records on the right hand side. So now let's go the other way, right join. Why do we need right join? Again, a similar principle. You could see here we have listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. In the sales, you could see there are 6 products. So we are missing some products here. Say for example, if the business wants to know what product has not been sold yet. So to know that, we use the same syntax and the command. So instead of left join, we'll just do right join. So keep in mind here our priority is on the sales end. So that is the reason we are using right join. So if you execute this command, you could see the product webcam was not sold to any customer since the customer name is blank or null. So I think probably the order by, I'll do product name, so it will give us better viewing. So let's do this. If you run this command, yes, you could see the 5 products has been bought by few customers, whereas the webcam was not sold at all. So this is giving a right picture and business can make effective decision on improving the marketing for that product. So it all helps in the end. So full outer join. Say for example, the business just want to know how many customers have placed orders and what products have been sold so far. Can you give all that information? So in this case, you could simply do a full outer join, which will give us literally everything between both the tables. So let's do full outer join. So you could see here, Okay, order by, I'll probably do customer name and product name, so that will give us better viewing. Yes, you could see a customer name webcam was not ordered by any customer, whereas the other products have been sold to customer 1 and customer 2, whereas customer 3 has not bought anything. So this is giving a complete picture and a relationship between both the tables. So in a nutshell, like, we can use different commands to cater information at various level. Depending on the requirement, you need to decide what join we need to apply. So now we have seen for two tables, what if the information is present in more than two tables? So in that case, I'm going to give you another example. So I've created another table called products. If you see the products, the product table is giving an information about what is product ID, what is sales ID, what is product name, and what is the currency, and how much is the price. So here you could see, by seeing this, you can sense one thing. Okay, let me run these three commands together. So you could see in the product table we got product ID and we got sales ID, and the sales ID is a foreign key in product table and it is a primary key in sales table. And similarly we got customer ID, which is a customer primary key for the customers table and a foreign key for the sales table. So now you might have got the logic behind it. So all we need to do is like add one more join to our master join. Say in the same query I can do write another inner join for products. One second. Yeah, I'll call it as P on P dot, you know, the join condition, which is sales ID. So the sales ID is not present in customer, but it's only present in sales, S dot sales ID. So you could easily see customers joined to sales and sales joined to products. That means all three tables have joined. So you could see there is a warning sign here, ambiguous column name, product name. This is because the product name exists in two tables, sales table as well as product table. So SQL is asking us from which table we need to pick the records. So here you could say, since we are mostly interested in the sales, I'll pick the product name from sales. So now we got the product. So now I want to add another column called price. Since we got a join condition on product table, I would like to see what's the price of each product. So when you run this query, you could see a customer of a country of whatever products he have been purchased and the number of quantities and the overall price. So likewise, this is giving a complete picture. So based on this requirement, we can see what data is being processed across each table. Say the same query, if I do the full outer join, you could get the complete information about what customers have placed order, what products have not been sold, and what is the price for them. So let me do join, full outer join. See, when you run this query, you could get literally everything. You could see only customer 1 and customer 2 have got matching products and they bought these many quantities of this much price, and customer 3 have not bought any product, and webcam as a product was not sold to any customer, and similarly the price for 30 was bought by some customer who is not exist in the customer table. So likewise, based on the situation, we should use the respective join, but always remember the syntax where we need to put the table name followed by the join type followed by the join condition by using the keyword on, and you need to define the relationship between the primary and foreign key. I'm going to discuss about all this relationship in other sessions, but for now just remember, based on the criteria and the selection, you need to use the respective join condition. I hope this session gives you enough information on the joins and the way we can apply using multiple tables. Please do practice, and I'm sure you'll be master in this. And thank you once again. Please do like, share and subscribe our channel. Signing off, Suri.